What's good, Rangers? It's your boy Rain, and today we're going to be watching, reacting, and reviewing the 2001 film Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm really excited because not only did I fix my OBS studio settings to allow me to record a lot more different types of movies and shows, but I also am finally able to watch one of my favorite movies of all time with my boy Juice. Have you seen this movie before?
First time.
I've been trying to get this dude to watch this movie for so long, and I want to thank, I forgot who made it, Keyport or something like that. The Harry Potter game. Whoever made that game, I just want to thank you because he played the game and now he wants to watch the movies. Beforehand, him and AC, my other boy, you guys saw Saving Private Ryan with, never once watched Harry Potter. So we're finally about to watch it now. He hasn't seen this movie before. I've seen it plenty of times over. I have the poster right there. So I'm really looking forward to watching with him, see what his perspectives are. One of my favorite movies of all time again. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what his reaction, his thoughts are on this movie. I know one thing for me is that since I watched it as a kid, it has like a sentimental value to it as well. Whereas if you're watching as an adult for the first time, you're kind of more educated and more like wise. So a lot of things may seem cringe to people who watch it. Not this movie in particular, but just in general. Like when you watch as an adult, like more childlike movies, it doesn't give you the same taste. So I'm a little scared that he won't like it as much as I, but that's okay because I'm one of the biggest fans ever. So not expecting you to hold it in such high regard like I do. But that being said, I have some reservations that, you know, sometimes you watch your favorite movies with your favorite people, they don't get the same reception of it. It makes me a little nervous, but looking forward to seeing you watch it. And I say that to say no added pressure. Give your genuine feedback on the movie. But yeah, we're gonna crank this movie out. So before we jump into it, if you love watching movies as much as I do, if you want to get, I just realized you didn't say anything. Do you want to say anything?
I'm good. Yeah, no, do you think?
But before we jump into it, if you love watching movies as much as I do, if you get energized by watching other people's reactions like I do, or if you just want to show me your support, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel. I have over 700 movies I'm interested in watching. I just need your help telling me what to prioritize. And if you're really enjoying my content, I highly recommend checking my Patreon link down below for my full-length reaction. More to discuss at the end, but for now, let's lay back, kick our feet up, maybe grab some popcorn. Let's get into it. Imagine you looking out the window of somebody in a cloak doing that outside your house. What the hell? Is that Santa Claus?
Is he taking out the light?
You can't take the light if you are the light. Yeah, come on.
Shit, got that in the bottle. I don't know what that is.
Would have known that you would be here, Professor McGonagall.
Good evening, Professor Dumbledore.
That's one I said in memory too.
Oh,
the beginning.
the beginning.
Portrait is this?
Professor Dumbledore, sir, just as we were flying over Bristol.
Connecticut?
And I was thinking about that too. There's a town in Connecticut called Bristol. You find out Harry Potter in our state.
Word.
Growing up away from all of that until he is ready.
You realize I didn't ask you. What do you think the movie's gonna be about?
Is that supposed to be Harry?
I don't think they showed him yet. But yeah, the baby in this.
Oh,
Harry,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just gonna assume they dropping him off to. I was gonna say fairies, but
Fairies?
wizards. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it must be some sort of town that they're familiar with. She doing some neighborhood watch, posing as a cat. I don't know. I mean, she says she's been watching the family for a minute, so they're leaving them in good hands to. I don't know.
So what do you think that franchise is about?
The whole series?
Yeah, like, what would you assume? Like, if you look at that poster, what do you think? Like you don't know?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how he would get into be a wizard.
Okay.
I mean, these are the wizards.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They dropping them off to what I'm assuming is going to be like a normal civilization.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I guess they trying to get him out the bad stuff that's happening in whatever world they're in.
Yeah.
This is just what I'm getting so far. You know what I mean? Because you don't give a baby if everything's all sweet over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I forgot I was supposed to ask you that in the beginning because I wanted to see what your thought, like what do you think it's about, and then when you actually watch it, see like.
Yeah, my assumption so far is that they're getting him out of something's bad happening in their world that they're trying to. You know what I mean? He's the last one. I don't know.
Copy.
It's not really goodbye after all.
Got my boy Hagrid crying.
Is that supposed to be his son?
They'll tell
Or you can't say it? Oh, okay.
Harry Potter.
Damn, my boy.
That's hard.
He dropped him.
I'd be lying if I didn't say that I thought about. I wasn't never gonna do this, but Thought about cutting my jug so that way scars permanently. That should be hard.
I got one here.
Yeah.
That's close enough.
Your little tattoo going on.
I mean,
Get up!
The Indian under the cupboard.
Now!
yo, that's an old movie. Damn, his room is under the stairs.
Disrespectful.
Oh, nah, I'll be tight.
Rat bastard.
He ain't got no respect. Shit, they took it to the wrong house to drop him off.
That's what she was saying. She's like, you sure you want to drop them off here? I was watching them all day and they're the worst people.
Oh, she did say that. I thought.
He's like, they the only family he got.
Or, I just remember the part where she was like, she's been watching them.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she said good or bad, but she's been watching.
Bring my coffee, boy.
Aren't they wonderful, darling? How many are there?
36.
Oscar, I'm 37!
Yeah.
I don't care how big they are! We're going to buy you 2 new presents.
Spoiled
Entitled
bastard.
ass. Oh, hell no. I would hate this kid.
That's supposed to be juice box.
I hope not. Oh,
I'm warning you now, boy. Any funny business, and you won't have any meals for a week. Giddy.
So they got Dudley being pampered, getting anything he want, and then
that's
Harry,
his
he
name,
getting...
Dudley?
Yeah.
They treat him, well, like an orphan. Like,
Move!
He's asleep. He's boring. He doesn't understand what it's like there day after day. It's their ugly faces in on you. Can you hear me? I've never talked to a snake before. Do you talk to people often?
I never realized he had tape between his glasses, his lenses, until recently.
yeah, that's a classic.
That's me as well.
Every picture I see of him, you know what I mean?
I can't believe what this snake is doing!
This always blended in for me.
Oh,
Gotcha. Imagine if it was a killer snake. He'd be clipped.
word.
A black mamba or something. Python.
Don't even get me started on Black Mamba.
Thanks.
What's that reaction?
Did the snake take the wall out? Or,
Take the what?
like, the glass? Or did he? Like, how'd the wall, like,
I don't know.
let me try it. Oh, see? What the hell?
He cheesing.
I shouldn't blame him for something. You mad at him because he's stuck in there.
What happened?
It was there and then it was gone. It was like magic.
They have a lock on the outside.
Such thing as magic.
The worst sort of muggles. The cupboard under the stairs. Ain't no exact address. He wildin'. If I'm him, I'm throwing that right in my room, then going to the kitchen with the rest of the mail.
I just got a letter! Hey, give it back. It's mine.
We'll be writing to you.
Hogwarts.
He looked like he knew what that place is. You know what I mean? Like, shook.
He was well privy.
That owl got some aim, man.
He ripping him on sight. And you know, the cupboard.
Nah, this is ridiculous.
I mean, going out of his way to block him.
He ain't getting no. He ain't getting no fan mail.
Oh, bad. They multiplying exponentially. Yeah. He said, he said,
What I'm
more.
thinking is he must know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not even reading it, or at least to my knowledge, he's not reading it.
Fine day, Sunday. In my opinion, best day of the week. Why is that, Dudley?
Because there's no post on Sundays.
No post on Sunday.
You can see how stressed he was with his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Blasted letters today.
They got that Harry Potter music. Don't make me open my music box.
Oh shoot! Dang!
One blasted miserable.
Oh shoot!
Making it rain on him. Well, all these, if he can't even get one, that's on him. I ain't gonna lie to
He
you.
ain't grab not one. They all on the floor. He gonna try and grab the one that's in the air. I'm gonna assume that they're all the same letter, just duplicated.
This is the gift I'll be sending you out when it's your birthday sometimes.
Make a wish, Harry.
Wishes come true that quick. I might start making some wishes. I need me a John pull up in my door. They should have a Ring doorbell.
Sorry about that.
I demand that you leave at once.
Great prune.
Yeah, he lost a direct deposit.
I haven't seen you since you was a baby, Harry. We expected, particularly round the middle.
I'm not Harry. I am.
Well, of course you are. Got something for you. I imagine it'll taste fine just the same. Baked it.
What do you mean by that?
Happy birthday.
Hey, Rudy.
11 now, is it? Hey?
Who are you?
Rubius Hagrid, grounds at Hogwarts. All about Hogwarts. Wonder where your mum and dad learned it all. You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
And a thumping good I'd wager.
I must start doing that in real life.
Tight.
Like, am I sleeping?
I mean, I'm just Harry.
Well, just Harry. Anything you couldn't explain when you were angry or...
Like glass.
Oh, word. Oh, so it was him.
He reflecting. He said, I did a lot of terrible
He
things.
said, shit. He fell down the stairs because of me.
Gave him that mail personally.
A witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? And to see her for what she was. A freak. And then she met that Potter.
She a hater.
It's your magic tricks.
Albus Dumbledore.
About to turn for Bendy.
Right in time for Thanksgiving.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone. We're a bit behind schedule. Unless you'd rather stay, of course.
Let me get my bag right now. Can't stay in this place.
I'm making another birthday cake on the floor. I'm making another wish because that John just came true.
One standard size 2 pewter cauldron, either an owl, a cat, or a toad. Can we find all this in London?
If you know where to go.
Need a plug.
Hi, Grint.
No thanks, Tom. I'm on official Hogwarts.
He was trying to get bent.
Word.
It's the dark arts teacher.
Nice to meet you.
Fascinating subject.
He did it, hey?
Lots to buy.
Goodbye.
Coming from a world where he getting hate every day from his family. Pull up 2 seconds somewhere, he famous.
Everybody know who he is. I wonder if there's gonna be any like correlation to the video game. Like I know that there's some. You know what I mean?
Welcome, Harry. Diagon Alley.
I went to Universal Studios and it's pretty valid. They got this like
I
set
did
up there.
check it out too. I didn't have the butter beer though.
The new Nimbus 2000, the fastest model yet.
My mom probably make me clean with that broom.
Vault 687. Lamp, please. Key, please.
Alright then.
I mean, loaded.
You went from rags to riches for real.
Oh, you want Ollivanders? There ain't no place better. Why don't you run along there and wait for one more thing I got to do? Won't be long.
Hello?
When I'd be seeing you, Mr. Potter.
I see that face slide in. I'm walking right back out.
Word.
In here buying their first one. Here we are. Give it a wave.
Clean up on aisle 5. I'm like, bro, I just clean all that. Someone made an edit where, like, instead of like wands and stuff, there's guns. I didn't see the movie with it, but I saw clips and that's hilarious. It's like, imagine every time you see a wand, just think of a gun. Funny as hell.
Try the AK.
He just shot.
Yo.
Definitely not. No matter. I wonder.
I feel like this movie does really good at lighting and stuff, like making it ominous and all that.
You think it does? I feel like it's very dark.
Yeah, I feel like they do that on really like purposeful. Like I think they do it on purpose.
You may or may not know the answer to this, but does each one? Oh, all right. Does each wand like do different powers or something? Or
Each wand?
yeah, He's like, oh no, that's not the one for you. Like,
I think he's gonna mention it.
oh,
When its brother gave you that scar.
And who owned that one?
Do not speak his name. Chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter. Expect great things from you. Did great things. But great.
So the wand chooses the wizard, like compatibility. So you can think of like just like touching the wand and it telling you yes or no by like if you're compatible or not.
it reminds me of like Avatar. You ever seen the movie Avatar? Like when they like choose their whatever.
Oh, actually, I seen it when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything from it because I didn't like it. Gotta rewatch it. Yeah, no, I gotta rewatch it.
I had a question before, but I wanted to wait till that scene was over. So did he say that he got a brother?
The wand has a brother.
Oh, the wand has a brother.
It said a phoenix or something like that had 2 feathers. One was made in He Who Must Not Be Named's wand, and the other one was made in Harry Potter's
For
wand.
him.
So like to make a wand, you need different ingredients, and so like the same bird had 2 different feathers. One went to one wand, which went to He Who Must Not Be Named's wand.
Oh, okay.
And that's the wand that gave Harry Potter the scar. And then the other wand was used to make Harry Potter's wand.
Oh.
And it's just, he said, curious, or like strange, that the wand that's most compatible with Harry is the same wand that was used
to hurt him.
Yeah. So there's like basically like 2 of the same wands, basically like brother wands. Like.
Oh. Yeah, because that, not that it threw me off, but I was like, oh, so he has a brother?
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah, because both wands came from the same bird.
The same
So
group, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like one bird, 2 different two feathers from the same bird. One is used to make this wand, one is used to make that wand. Whereas other wands come from different birds, like for example. So different ingredients.
It went as bad as you can go. And his name was...
Maybe if you wrote it down.
No, I can't spell it.
No, I'm illiterate.
Don't worry. You see how he spelled happy birthday.
Yeah. Facts.
Voldemort started to gather some, brought him over to the dark side.
Wait.
Anyone that stood up to him ended up dead. Your parents fought against him, so he decided to kill him.
You come in there, guns blazing.
With the edit you talking about.
Do you know who?
Some say he died. Codswallop, in my opinion. I reckon he's out there still. But one thing's absolutely certain. Something about you stumped him that night. That's why everybody knows your name. You're the boy who lived.
I got goosebumps.
What are you looking at? Blimey, is that the time? Sorry, Harry, I'm going to have to leave you. He'll be wanting his, well, he'll be wanting to see me. Train leaves in 10 minutes. Stick to it, Harry. That's very important. Stick.
There must be a mistake. There's no such thing. Is there?
Yeah, dead silence on.
Sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Platform 9 3/4.
Think you're being funny, do ya?
Samples, of course. Come on, 3/4 this way.
There's a fun fact about that guy he was just talking to. I think he was like the taxi driver of someone, like in this, like the producer or something, or director.
In real life?
Yeah, and then he included him in the movie or something like that. I don't remember what it was exactly, but...
First time to Hogwarts as well. Is walk straight at the wall. Let's do it at a bit of a
Ginny had to get some of that bread from this movie. It had 2 lines, good luck. I don't know if you know, but I heard that a lot of people you see in movies and shows, they don't talk at all. Because if you talk like even one word, you get a bigger paycheck. So that's why you see like people like in the background movies or like in movies and they don't talk. Because they tell them don't talk. Because if you talk, we got to pay you more.
Why?
I don't know.
More memorable, I guess? Like, well, I remember.
I have no idea. I think because you're more a part of the movie or something
So
like that.
I'm
if you
saying,
talk. So she said, good luck. Got that bag.
The producer's probably like...
Like, dang, nabbit. Stupid little muggle.
Cut.
Redo that.
She kept saying it.
Just leave it in. This movie's not going to be that big. Watch, you can see later in the movie, going to be mad people, like, in the camera, but they're not going to talk.
From Weasley.
I'm Harry Potter.
So it's true. Do you really have the scar?
He's like, yeah, the op tried to get me. He couldn't get me, though.
Anything off the trolley, dears?
I'm all set.
What the hell is that?
Look like a heart.
We'll take the lot.
Flexing on me.
Alright. Shoot.
Big dog, big bro. Good looks to the food, big bro.
Take a lead cart right there.
When they make more money, then you gotta call him big bro.
Spinach, liver, and tripe.
Ew.
I got the beans in my closet.
A bogey flavoured one once.
Are they edible? Are they good?
Some of them, like you said, like some of them taste like
Oh.
These aren't real
bogeys and-
frogs, are they? It's the cards you want. I got about 500 myself.
Course.
Watch it.
Yeah.
That's rotten luck in them to begin with. I've got Dumbledore.
Mm.
I got about 6 of him. Hey, he's gone. Been around all day. Can you? This is Scabbers, by the way. Fred gave me a spell that's to turn him yellow. Son.
My girl.
A boy named Neville's lost. Are you doing magic? Let's see then. Sunshine daisies. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Are you sure that's a real spell? It's not very good, is it?
He said, "Who the fuck is this?" He's trying to chump me in front of the homies.
Don't even think about touching this candy. Reparo, that's in Hogwarts.
Every time I saw that, I thought she was fixing the lens. I never realized it was the tape.
Reparo, that's in Hogwarts. If you know, you know. If you know, you are.
Ron Weasley. You two better change into robes. I expect we'll be arriving soon. You've got dirt on your nose, by the way.
Oh, maybe it does. I'm here. I didn't even ask me who I was.
Yeah, dirtbag. That's the GOAT. I love Hermione.
Is it Hermione?
Hermione.
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 Come on now, hurry up. Ah.
He cheesing. He's like, the big step on canvas.
Hey, Hagrid.
Right then, this way to the boats. Come on now.
The famous scene.
This?
Mm-hmm. So we see Hogwarts for the first time. And then in the later movies, they make Hogwarts bigger as well.
The director said to them kids, "Don't you say a word."
Someone sneezes, "Get him out of here!"
Now, low key, that kid looked like, I don't know the character's name, but from How to Get Away with Murder. You ever seen that show?
I think so, but
I feel like he just
no, actually, I don't think I've seen it, but I've seen shows like it.
recommend watching it. It's good.
Now, while you're here, your house will be like your family. Your triumphs will earn you points, any rule breaking, and you will lose points. At the end of the year, points is awarded the House Cup.
She's looking at him like, you dead ass right now?
This reminds me of Color Wars.
Yeah. We had Color Wars at our elementary middle school. We broke up into 4 colors.
Mm-hmm.
And we had like a house cup kind of thing.
This is Crab and Goyle.
Draco. Mouthful.
Think my name was funny, do you? No need to ask you yours. And a hand-me-down robe. But some wizarding families are better than others, Potter. I'm gonna go make you friends with the wrong sort. I can help you there. I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks.
Jumped on.
We're ready for you now.
You could check if it's an emergency or something. Give it a
I
quick
hate
glance.
shit like that when he or not he, like anybody try to embarrass somebody in front of a group. I hate that.
Start of term notices, I wish to announce that the Dark Forest, to all students, has asked me to remind you that the 3rd floor corridor is out of bounds. You wish to die a most painful death.
You could die in your own school.
When I call your name, you will come forth.
Did they say something?
Yeah, what I was gonna say was normally when me and G be watching shows and movies and stuff, I'm always telling her yo, look at the background, always notice stuff, because they end up being I don't know what the word is, but important later on down the road. So when they showed the cat. That's something that I would tell G, yo, just remember that cat.
Slytherin.
Didn't even touch his head.
Wizardry went bad, it wasn't in Slytherin.
He said it's not a witch or wizard that went bad that wasn't in Slytherin.
Meaning that
anyone who went bad, they were always in Slytherin.
Oh.
What is it?
Where shall I
Nothing.
Hufflepuff. Another Weasley. Who with you? Gryffindor.
Harry Potter?
You're not showing no love to Ravenclaw. They said Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, no Ravenclaw. It's crazy. Shout out to all my Ravenclaws out there.
To prove yourself, where to put you. Not Slytherin.
Exposed them. Everybody at Slytherin table like, what you mean by that?
All here in your head. On the way to greatness, there's no doubt about that. Well, if you're sure. Gryffindor!
They're like, we got the GOAT. We got the chosen one. We got LeBron. Oh, now he clapping for real.
Is there like rankings to them, or is it just defines like who you are? I guess
it's like
categorizes you
like attributes, like there's like multiple adjectives for each one. But like Gryffindor is like bravery. That's like the main one. Slytherin's like cunning. Ravenclaw is like knowledge, like wisdom, and Hufflepuff is like the catch-all. Let me stop before they get mad. Hufflepuff is like
the chumps.
That's the joke that they make. Hufflepuff is like a people person, like a very like kind and friendly and stuff like that. And I forgot what the actual Hufflepuff one was, but everyone hangs with Hufflepuffs. Like they make fun of them. Ron over there eating.
Word.
Bit of a nasty shock for him when he found out. Who'd you sort yourself as in the game? Professor Slytherin?
I think I did.
Gryffindor?
Because I think what you said, like bravery, courage. Like I was trying to be the best one in the game.
I mean, an eater. Before they were saying that's Professor Snape. I think he's been trying to get Professor Quirrell's job for years of defense.
Who's Quill?
The one who went at the bar with the wrapper on his head. He's a defense against the dark arts teacher.
Stuttering?
Yeah. So he was saying like Professor Snape is sitting next to him, and he's been wanting that job for years.
See, like again, when they showed him looking at Harry Potter, when he was like, I'd be telling you like that's something that. I mean,
Everything's purposeful.
I prefer Sir Nicholas.
How can you be nearly headless?
Like this.
I was about to say, let me show you.
Give it back. I think they said he was in the game, the Hogwarts game.
He might be,
he was one of the only few characters in
like a real character.
Just because the game's supposed to be like 100 years before Harry Potter starts, and he's supposed to be like over at 100 years old.
So formidable that you feel confident enough to not pay attention.
Man, I was just taking notes.
Word.
Mr. Potter, new celebrity. Powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood. Mr. Potter, would you look if I asked you to find me a bezoar?
She should be in Ravenclaw, to be honest.
Bring home.
Hey,
Turn this water into rum.
What's Seamus trying to do to that glass? Turn it to rum? Before...
I actually remember now, too. The 4 heads of the houses, like the founders of Hogwarts. Remember I told you about those adjectives that define each house? The Hufflepuff one, Helga Hufflepuff, she said that she wants Hufflepuff to be the place where they don't discriminate. Anyone's welcome. So that's what I was saying. That's kind of like the catch-all. Like,
okay.
Like Gryffindor wanted the brave people.
Okay.
Rowena Ravenclaw wanted the smart, the wise people. Salazar Slytherin wanted the cunning people. And then Helga Hufflepuff was like, we want anyone that don't discriminate.
You have a home here.
Yeah.
Well, what are you waiting for? Everyone step up to the left.
I just see her eyes. I could have sworn that was the same color as the cat.
Stick your right hand over the broom.
Harry, a natural. So one thing Hermione's bad at.
What, the broom?
On my whistle. Mr. Longbottom.
If you would just grab his broom and bring him down.
Come back down this instant.
What if I could?
Don't mind.
Out of the way.
He's in one of my favorite movies. Me Before You. And then Uncle Dursley. He's in my other favorite movie, About Time. Dude that was like with the mail, hiding the mail. When the Hogwarts mail was coming to Harry's house.
Oh. He's in the movie with him?
He's in one movie that I really like one of my favorite movies, About Time. And then Dudley's in the other favorite movie, Me Before You.
Fat ass. Give it here, Malfoy. I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to find. How about
All of a sudden, he just knows how to ride the broom.
I think he rides at his house.
Harry, no way. You don't even know how to fly.
You don't even know how to pick up the broom.
Get out for or I'll knock you off your broom. Have it your way then.
So Draco knows how to fly already because he comes from like a wizarding family, whereas like Harry came from Muggles, so he doesn't know how to fly and all that. But he's just naturally talented. He a DB.
Where's the teacher in all this?
She took
the kid
to the hospital.
Oh.
Harry Potter, follow me.
Remember that we used to be in class and the teacher would step out of the room for like 2 minutes. It'll be a ruckus. They used to need to tell other teachers to watch them while they use the bathroom.
Quidditch player of the century. According to McGonagall, Fred and George are on the team too.
You don't get bloodied up too bad. Rough game, Quidditch. Brutal. But they'll turn up in a month or two.
He thought he was getting in trouble. He made the team.
But even played Quidditch. You won't make a fool of yourself. It's in your blood. Whoa. You never told me your father was a seeker too. Didn't know.
In the book, his dad's a different position. He's not a seeker, but... And then next to, on the right, it was too quick, but to the right of his dad's name, McGonagall's name was on there. The one that you just saw, the cat lady. The one that just... made him look like he was in trouble. The head of the Gryffindor house.
Oh, so it was on the same team.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they was on the same team, but they were both on that case of like the Hall of Fame type of thing. Yeah. So his dad was right here, and then hers was to the right.
I was looking, because again, like whenever they show like certain things, like I'd be looking. So I said 1971. I could be wrong. They're going to fact check me.
Shouldn't be here. Supposed to be here.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she's way older than his dad, so I don't think they're on the same team.
Oh,
Let's go.
See?
It's Filch's cat.
I just have a feeling that that's a person. I just have a feeling.
I can tell you that's actually a cat.
See, I'm gonna shut that shit down right now.
We're done for. Move over.
So when you were analyzing it, I was like, why are they focusing on her so long? And so when you said that too, I was like, oh, yeah, see, he caught on to it too. But yeah, there's no reason really.
Alohomora.
Yeah, see, like I think that's a spell in the game too. I just always like overthink things.
It's good. No,
too
it's
much.
good.
Come on.
Be trying to like piece it together before it happens. So that's why I'm not like. So that way I'm not too shocked. I guess.
Especially the older movies, they make it really obvious when they like stay on something for so long. Whereas in newer movies, they don't stay on things too long anymore. You tell me 3 little ass kids are gonna push the door and lock it? Come on.
What do they think they're doing? In a thing like that.
They said don't go on the 3rd floor unless you want to die. They said it in the very beginning.
Hey.
Guarding something. If you two don't mind, I'm going to bed. Come up with another clever idea to get us worse. Expel.
That's my girl, bro. She a Ravenclaw at heart.
Saying he died, yeah. You get expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities. I'll be coming with the bangers too.
There are 3 kinds of balls. This one's called the quaffle. Now the chasers handle the quaffle, put it through one of those 3 hoops. The keeper defends the hoops. With me so far?
I think so. What are those?
What are those?
I was gonna say that too.
You better take this.
The Fisher Price bag.
Careful now, it's coming back.
Aaron Judge in the regular season.
Not bad, Potter. You'd make a fair beater.
I think his dad was a beater in the game, but I'm not sure.
Do they explain what each position does though?
In like 10 seconds.
Is this golden snitch?
Like this ball.
Ah, you like it now. It's wicked, fast, and damn near impossible to see. You catch it. You catch this. The game is over. You catch this, Potter, and we win.
One thing I don't like in the book is different. If you catch it, the game is over, but you get 150 points. So most of the time you would win. But if you're down by like 170 points and you catch it, you're down by 20, you still lose and the game's over. But they changed it in the movie. Here you automatically win and the game's over. In the book, you get 150 points and the game's over. So
regardless if you just get 150?
Yeah. So if you down by more than 150, you gotta not get it. You gotta wait. It's more strategic.
So the game would be automatically over? Like let's say you catch it in the first 5 minutes of the game. Game's over, that's it, you won? But in the book, game's still going, you just got 150?
No, the game's over, but you get 150.
Oh, okay.
Here, you get it, the game's over, and you win.
Okay, I was going to say, no matter what score is.
In the book, it's over, and you get 150 points. So you could still win or lose.
Okay.
You doing then if you're so clever? Wingardium Leviosa.
Dang, bro, she carries, bro. This should be called Hermione and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, well, see here, everyone.
she was like, I'm about to go get my wand.
God Leviosa.
He can't catch a break.
Oh, that was the same dude from
Yeah. He can't do magic, and Neville always getting clipped to something else. Him and Neville always got bad luck.
No wonder she hasn't got any friends.
Oh, see? They're back.
Must be Halloween. Like, you can really watch this movie on Halloween. You could watch it on Thanksgiving. You could watch it on Christmas. It really covers all of them.
Or are they having Thanksgiving dinner? It's probably every day for them. And the candy.
Where's Hermione? I'm out of the girls' bathroom. She's been in there crying.
In the dungeon!
Just thought you should know.
Thought you ought to know.
Probably people playing jokes.
What a selfless guy.
So brave. What a Gryffindor.
I think the trolls left the dungeon.
What are the odds? Goes to the
Right.
girls' bathroom out of everywhere. He a pervert.
Girl, I was about to say, girls' bathroom, huh?
Yeah, pervert. You said you wasn't gonna wash your hands? Look at she going straight to. Now what is that doing? You gonna get your ass up and run out the door?
You gotta be kidding me.
Someone's so smart, you can tell when fear take over. They don't think straight.
Give him a wet willy.
Ah, she about to die and she's still saying His core strength is crazy to be able to dodge that upside down.
Is it dead?
Man, I'll be getting up out of there.
Glass knocked out. Troll bogies.
Why would you wipe it on yours and not the troll's clothes? That's, I guess we tight.
Explain yourselves, both of you.
It's my fault, Professor McGonagall.
Miss Granger.
Snape's like, what the?
Obvious lack of judgment. As for you two gentlemen, do realize how fortunate you are in Troll and live to tell the tale. 5 points will be awarded to each of you for sheer dumb luck.
So she said 5 points taken from the team, but 5 for each of you. They get individual points too? Oh, so they got 5.
Yeah, it all goes to the team. I hate how she lied though. Like, why don't you just tell the truth? I was crying in the bathroom. Like, I hate that she made it worse for herself. Like, why would you? That part aggravates me. I was crying in the bathroom. Troll caught me lacking, wiped my ass. I was about to wash my hands, so shit, I was washing my hands. He's the Slytherin head.
He the teacher?
He's the professor for Slytherins, yeah. He's the big dog for Slytherins.
You notice he limping.
He walking with a limp.
Blood? Guessing Snape let the troll in as a diversion, so he could try and get...
So this is when they officially become friends, by the way.
Them two?
Like, the trio.
The group?
Yeah. That's when Ron said, what are friends for? Like in the scene before this.
Something out of one of the vaults. What's business? Very secret. That's what the dog's guarding. What Snape wants.
I wonder what that could be. So discreetly packaged.
The blood. Remember, the snitch
So that's
is worth
his objective.
150
Yeah,
points. The seeker who catches the snitch ends the game.
See, they said a seeker gets 150 points.
Mm-hmm.
But here they just don't acknowledge that you can still lose.
And the game begins!
I feel like the answer is yes, but...
Bletchley passes to Captain Marcus Flint.
Oh.
He said, move! Get out the way.
Oh my god, his teeth are terrible.
Yeah. So they keep the goalie.
But it was keeper, seeker, the beaters, and was there something else too?
There's something else like that. I don't know. I forgot what the name of that position is. The one who scores. I forgot the name of that position.
I'm with Harry's broomstick.
It's Snape. He's
They're
fixing the
back.
broom. What do we do? Leave it to me.
Hermione, I'm telling you, bro.
I would have told somebody. Call me a snitch.
As I say, Draco want to call you a golden snitch.
Bro, that's gotta be the kid from
that show you talking about?
Yes. Dude, just like it. She finna...
Lacanum.
You're on fire! looks like he's gonna be set.
He's got the snitch!
Gryffindor wins!
Blop, 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 blop. She carried.
Listen to me. You're meddling in things that ought not to be meddled in. Professor Dumbledore and Nicholas Flamel.
Have we met him?
I should not have said that.
Who's Nicholas Flamel?
I should have worn my cloak. I should have got my wand. I should have got the flavored beans. I'm tweaking.
Get it. Let's have a bean.
Yeah, for the next one, if there is a next one.
Trying to watch them all. I ain't gonna fake it.
I should wear my robe right now. I'm tweaking. I used to be really good at it.
Knight to E5.
5th grade and stuff. No, I'm not as good as I used to be.
You still know how to play though, right?
Yeah, I'm mad.
He's studying dragons there. He's going to go and look in the library. I've looked 100 times.
Well, you
Not
tell
in
me
the
what I'm doing.
restricted section. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I think we had a bad influence on her.
Yeah, she said go to the restricted section.
Your father left this in my possession, but it is time it was returned to you.
And it's a gun.
Whoa! My body's gone! That's an invisibility cloak! It's really rare. I wonder who gave it to you. There was no name. Use it well.
His father must have been up to some stuff, huh?
Nicholas Flamel.
It was like, Harry, take it off. The editing's getting too complicated.
Watch this.
Now you see me? Now you don't. It's kind of like the ring from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm about to watch it for the first time soon.
Oh, you ever watched it either?
I just watched The Hobbit recently, and they had like a ring, and it makes you invisible, I guess. A lot of people like watch Lord of the Rings first, and then watch Harry Potter, and so they just keep comparing like Dumbledore against the guy from Lord of the Rings. But I did it the other way around. So
There's a way to watch it. Like, oh, you're supposed to watch this before this.
I guess Lord of the Rings came out first, I guess. So people have seen that first, and then seen. They're not connected at all, but people
make the comparison.
Usually, make the comparison because they're like wizards or whatever, and both. Whereas I seen this first, and
I was like, you grabbing my style. Watch out! I'm about to blow my cover.
Piss on the cloak.
Severus,
To me as your enemy, Quirrell.
Who taking that long to? Boom.
In the restricted section, things as a student out of bed.
My assumption is that Finch guy, the guy who just came with that, he's bad.
Filch.
Oh, not even close. That he's bad along with this guy, Snape. Oh, my assumption.
Why do you think Filch is bad?
I don't know. He just gives me like bad vibes. He just abandoned the cloak.
He said, I know you don't know your parents, but he left this for you. Well, I'm stood on the floor.
Now you ain't gonna be able to find it. So.
It's funny as hell because his mom and him are supposed to have the same color eyes, but in the movie, the contacts were giving him like infections or something like that, like bothering his eyes. So they said, alright, just use your regular eye color, and they have different colored eyes.
Well, she got brown eyes? Can't see.
I think in the movie she got brown eyes, but she's supposed to have like green eyes, and he has blue eyes.
Weird.
Yeah, so they don't have that exactly accurate, but still in the movie they still say, oh wow, you have your mother's eyes. I'm like, no, I don't. It's 2 different colors.
I feel bad for little Harry.
Ron! This!
Well, we'll take off my blanket.
Better be careful.
Take it off at the wrong time.
Better be careful, my boy. You don't know what Ron could be up to.
Good thing it wasn't in the morning. Try to take it off and get stuck halfway.
Ron.
It will be moved to a new home, and I must ask you, looking for it again. It does not do to dwell on forget to live.
He be having some quotes. That was the mirror Eris said. It shows you your deepest desires, and Eris said backwards is desire. That's hard, yeah. So he saw his parents because he desires
word.
And then Ron saw some like lavish stuff because Ron is like always like in the
not in the limelight.
Yeah, he's always in the background. He has so many siblings. He's poor and all that, so he's seeing like all this extravagant stuff.
So he never had.
Yeah, I could have sworn in the movie too. They maybe it's a deleted scene or something. He asks, or maybe it's just in a book. He asks Dumbledore what he sees. He sees socks, so we know that's not true. But that's what he just says. Yeah, he says, "Oh, I see some of the socks." But maybe it's later on in the movie. I don't know. I could have sworn because they be having like different cuts of Harry Potter. Like some of them be like extended version and stuff. So
could be Mandela effect. I don't know. Shut up, Ryan.
Can't go in there. Students aren't allowed.
Should have thought about that before you searched.
You can be sure of that. Nighty night.
Right. Let's go.
long ass trees.
They trying to teach these kids a lesson. Talking about, yeah, you never go here.
They about to take them to the T. Stratford Ave. You gonna act up in school? Go walk Stratford Ave.
If you know, you know.
Now you know why the unicorns be dead. Yeah, that dog gone, bro.
Ain't a chump.
Harry be in the field, so he ain't even tripping. I guess he is tripping. I know everyone has a different flight or fight response when something scary happens to them, but if you don't get your ass up and run, bro, come on.
Blood touches your lip, you will have a half-life, cursed life. Can you think of no one?
Do you mean to say that killed the unicorn, that was drinking its blood? That was Voldemort.
This very moment, Mr. Potter.
The Sorcerer's Stone.
I would have said no. So you could tell me.
Make you immortal. That's probably what Quick Revive is made out of. Is zombies. Unicorn blood, the last augment, keeps you alive.
That's what it says?
No. I'm saying like the last augment keeps you alive for like an extended period of time. So instead of downing you, it keeps you alive with like one health.
If I was Harry, I'd be like, nah, what's in there? You know what I mean? You gotta see if he'll tell you something different.
They like the smartest creatures in the universe. So he probably knew Harry would be capping if he said that.
You don't know what's in there.
I've been worrying about my potions final. We're forgetting one thing. Wizard Voldemort always feared. Dumbledore. Round Harry, you're safe.
That's the old dude, because I always get everybody confused.
That's the big Billy head honcho.
What's the girl, the old
Professor
dude?
McGonagall. So she's Professor Dumbledore's number 2.
Who's his number 1? Oh.
I know she. No. She's like at Hogwarts number 2. He's number 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. He's like the dean and she's like the assistant dean.
I was thinking about it. Harry did the John when that dude was around. Voldemort, I guess. It was just in the woods.
Yep.
He also did it earlier in the movie too. I forgot what scene exactly, but he did it earlier. That's when the Snape dude peeped him like that. So he was around. He over there. He in his restricted area. Ooh.
So you think he in Hogwarts?
He gotta be. Or he might have been, you know what I mean, creeping in there. Or my assumption is that maybe he could, I don't know, maybe he could transform into something else too. Transform into something else too. To disguise himself, to be able to kind of pull up in there unnoticed. You know what I mean?
Very analytical of you. Sure you want to be in Gryffindor, not Ravenclaw?
Wherever they accept me.
Hufflepuff?
No, except here. I can't be no chump. Come on.
We about to get canceled.
Chill.
Got my wand. Yeah, it might be clipped. I don't want to mess with the zoom. The Death Eater wand. Feel me? Got this bad boy. Shout out to all my Death Eaters out there. Wingardium Leviosa. Feel me? I'm gonna keep this on deck actually. Yeah, go keep.
Am I worthy to? You know what I mean?
If we
I
see
might not even.
It might start exploding, but we see it.
It's tough.
Then I'll probably get my cloak for the second movie. Put that over there.
Didn't work.
You feel me? Got the. Damn, I don't even got my Harry Potter. I'm tweaking, bro. Hold up. Show the camera. Open this, John. Show the camera. Yeah, I don't even got my Harry Potter doll.
Oh. I don't know if it'll pick it up. It's tough. Frog must have jumped out.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Peep game. Little bastard that worked at the. Work at.
Hope he had your key when you went to go see him.
My boy pulling up in the next movie. No bad.
He's in the game.
Dobby?
Yeah. But I don't know what his name is in the game. I forgot.
I got my little quadrant and my...
Uh-huh.
I got this bad boy. You know the vibes.
You got the collectibles.
Not bad. That light probably not gonna show, but...
Barely.
Maybe to the side. I don't really care about that one too much. Now, let's see if I can find John. Oh, I found it. The one time I didn't set him up too. The one relevant time I should have set him up. Harry Potter. No vibes. Alright, let's get the show on the road.
This is cool.
You saw the Johnson side, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, there's multiple?
Yeah.
I just seen it. I didn't take it out.
Yeah, I got all the founders, and Dumbledore. You got Salazar Slytherin.
He's at the top of the list. Why is that?
Probably jump to the top. You know you moving through the. You know you moving through there. Rowena Ravenclaw, she should be on top. That's my John. Helga Hufflepuff.
Open arms. Open arms. Oh, I didn't know I had a little.
Oh, it's Dumbledore.
Description.
Got Dumbledore. You can't expect him to stay here all day. Got your Gryffindor. And vibes. Damn, I didn't even show the camera before.
Did it actually come with a frog?
I ate that.
He jumped
John.
out.
I ate it. Jumped out. Jumped straight into my mouth. No diddy.
Okay, Harry, catching the golden John.
Every flavor of beans. You can try some if you want. Yeah.
I'll try one. Are they bad ones too?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, hey, we gotta do it. Does it have like the Bean Boozled, John? If it's oh, it's just if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
I mean, hey. How many you taking? Just one?
I'm taking one.
I'll take two.
Probably
knowing me.
Grab some eats on screen. That was a good one. That color looked nasty.
This looked terrible.
That looked nasty.
Oh my god.
That might be the Bogies one.
It got no smell.
That might be the same one. I should describe what I ate. I think I ate an apple before. This one.
That was good. That one tastes like a Twizzler. Is it a green apple? This is the vibe it's giving me.
Seem like.
How ironic, green.
You just ate that like Dumbledore eats his.
What? The...
Alas, earwax. Watch. You know, see. You ready?
Why didn't I see it before?
He kept his hood up.
You and he must have talked.
How often do you come across a three-headed dog? But I told him, I said, is to know how to calm him. Just play him a bit of music and he falls straight asleep.
I shouldn't have told you that.
God, where you...
You got the ghost taking notes. The hell? I just realized that.
Dumbledore, immediately.
You received an urgent owl from no
Someone's going to try and steal it.
I don't know how you three found out about the stone, but now would you go back to your dormitories?
See, like, if I'm like, you mean somebody came up to me, I bet I would probably do that, like, shoo him away type. But then, like, go
do
check
some
it out.
in the background. Yeah, like, how the hell you know about Sorcerer Stone? Of course I'm gonna take you seriously.
He's snoring.
That means somebody in there playing already.
Snape's already been. He's put a spell on the heart.
Kept the cloak on, though. Right
Okay. Push.
You know, they gotta show us moving it, yeah. Can't be invisible to us.
Ooh.
There should be an edit instead of like that harp in the background. Play some Dirk or something. You just leave it with the Dirk. He said, "Don't respond to with Vaughn." You tripping?
Oh.
One for each. One for each head. Yeah.
I've had licorice before. Oh God, it was
I don't know if people like that, John.
He's not relaxing, is he? I remember reading something in herbology. Snare, devil snare. It's deadly fun. Devil snare hates sunlight. Kill him! okay? Yeah. Okay. Lucky we didn't panic.
In the book, their roles are reversed. It was Hermione that was panicking, and Ron knew the solution. But they switched it in here, probably because they felt it was more fitting for Ron to be the panicky one.
Yeah, freaking out.
And then also in the book, there's multiple challenges, and each one has like their own challenge basically. But they cut out Hermione's challenge in the movie, so I guess this was her challenge that they made. So they gave Ron
the freak out.
Yeah.
Like the...
So that this could be like Hermione's challenge. Okay. This is gonna be Harry's challenge. Shit like that.
If Snape did catch on that, you're the youngest seeker in a century.
Way to hype up your guy.
Complicates things a bit.
Could you imagine being caught in like a swarm of like little bugs?
What was that show?
Fear Factor?
Yeah, that's.
I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, nah.
Like, oh, this is eat a cow's tongue. Like, ugh.
And that's the easiest thing you're gonna get. We trapping you in a cage full of maggots
and or like spiders crawling around or mice.
I'm good, bro.
Oh my god. Like the obstacles, I would be cool doing. But like that.
So my boy here got the key. Okay. True seeker at heart.
Real wizard's chess, do you? You there, D5.
Yeah, where Hermione call me stupid? D5.
I said D5.
You. Castle to E4. Pawn to C3.
We never get into a situation. Just don't use me as bait. That's all I'm saying.
Like, Rain, is this real wizard's chess? We'll see. Juice.
E5. I'll be the first one gone.
Like,
Queen will take me. Then you're free to check the king. What is it? No, you can't. There must be from getting that stone or not.
Talk yet? It's Ron.
Or to me.
To go on. I know it. Not Hermione. You.
He's like, yeah, you're right. Please, bro. It was nice knowing you.
I would have been like,
thanks for the Christmas sweater. H3 told you, dude.
He would should just jump off.
It probably counts as a move if you do that.
Oh no, I fell.
Imagine you do all this work just for them to mess it up at the end.
Just for what?
Just for like Harry or Hermione to mess it up at the end.
Oh.
Should I cut him? I wonder if that was like real or not. That sounds crazy.
The little debris?
Yeah. I feel like that. See, like she about to fumble it last minute. Come on, Hermione. I wonder how they did the debris thing. I feel like it can't be real because he must be a great actor.
Low key, it looked like he already had like the little cut before it hit him.
That was pretty yeah. Checkmate. See, if I'm winning, I'm picking that sword up and stabbing it. I'm getting my leg back.
Take care of Ron. Then go to the owlery. Ron's right. I have to go on.
You'll be okay, Harry. You're a great wizard.
Not as good as you.
Yeah.
Me, some cleverness, important things, friendship, and bravery.
Right.
She went to an Ivy League school. She's actually really smart in real life. I'm trying to tell you, dude. She's wifey, bro. I always get weird talking about it because she's a kid in this movie now, and I'm a grown ass man.
But yeah, but back then.
Yeah, but back then, this is you know for me. Bit peculiar, ain't it?
No, it can't be. Snape, he was the...
Yeah, well, next to him, who would suspect? Stuttering Professor Quirrell.
But that day, during the Quidditch match, Snape tried to kill me.
I tried to kill you. Caught fire and broken my eye contact, even with Snape muttering his little counter curse.
Trying to save me.
Especially after Halloween.
Then you let the troll in.
Snape simply wasn't fooled.
See?
He went to the 3rd floor to head me off. He, of course, never trusted me again. But I'm never alone.
He sat next to Snape in the hall when his scar was burning. So even though Snape was looking at him, he was sitting next to him.
But how do I get it?
Come here, Potter!
What? Oh yeah, sure, yeah. But hold on, let me think.
Tell me, do you see?
Oh, that's the. Oh, okay.
Sorcerer's Stone.
What is it? What do you see?
I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore. I've won the House Cup.
Tell the truth!
Speak to him. I have read enough.
Taking off the do-rag.
Was that the dude that was in the book? Remember he opened up the book and the face was screaming out?
See what I must do to survive. Be a parasite. Unicorn blood can, but it cannot give me a body of my own. But there is something that can. Lies in your pocket. Don't be a fool. Suffer an horrific death on me.
Never!
Okay, I probably would have just ran through that fire.
Just stop, drop, and roll after.
I probably would have just booked it.
Can't fake it.
I probably would have just ran right through it.
Mother and father again.
I'm gonna die anyways. At least I'm gonna die on my own terms.
Word.
Can bring them back. It's for something in return. That's it, Harry. There is no good and there is only power. Just give me the stone.
You liar!
Kill him.
Damn.
Bro, we just acting.
Yo.
Harry, a murderer. He didn't even know.
What is this magic? A stone!
Harry caught his first body at 11 years old. He's like, these hands did that? I need to get these John's license.
I'm picking up that stone. I'm out of there.
I need to copy Sorcerer Stone. I wonder if they have like replicas. I'm sure they do. Oh.
Good afternoon, Harry.
Detention.
Your admirers? What happened?
Means friends.
And Professor Quirrell is a complete secret the whole school knows. I see that your friend Ronald has saved you the chocolate frogs.
Ron ate mine too.
She sacrificed herself in that kind of act. This kind of mark cannot be seen. It lives in your very skin. Love, Harry. Love.
I got goosebumps to end.
You cold this time?
Ah, Bertie Bott's flavor beans. To come across a vomit.
Alas. he came across a vomit flavored one.
I think it could be safe.
Alas.
With a nice toffee. Alas. Earwax. And the points stand in fourth place, Gryffindor with 312 points.
Eat 'em.
Third place, Hufflepuff with 300.
Hey, man.
You know you still gotta come in second to last. I mean, yeah, second to last.
In second place, Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
426 points.
Salty ass.
With 472 points, Slytherin House.
The reigning champs.
Last minute points to award. Hermione Granger, cool use of intellect, while others were in grave peril, 50 points.
My girl.
And third, to Mr. Harry Potter, outstanding courage. Gryffindor House, 60 points.
If I'm wrong, I'm saying 60. I played chess. All he did was touch it with his hands. Everybody cheering that Slytherin didn't win. See, all the houses. As long as Slytherin don't win, yeah. As long as Slytherin don't win, we good.
He tight.
He said, wait till my father hears about this. Yeah, in Harry Potter, love is like a type of magic that like gets like passed to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone like loves you a lot. So he was saying that the reason why he was able to beat Quirrell is because
his mom loved him so much.
Yeah, like she died protecting him when she was holding him in the beginning. If you saw,
yeah, I remember.
Like that, like passed a type of magical power onto him.
But your cousin don't, do he?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have going home? I'm not going home. Not really.
The hell was that?
Good thing he didn't do that lower. Another desk. Probably got a green screen around the little tunnel right there.
Word. That shit hit me with a mean curveball.
Yeah. What'd you think? Because you had a curveball?
Hey man. Shit. I thought I don't know.
You get the AirPod?
See, I be thinking like I be trying to predict everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
me too.
That shit hit me with a curveball. OD. I wasn't expecting, you know what I mean, that to happen because like he seems so goofy and stuff. But it always ends up like that. Be like the ones that you think is so innocent be the ones that be involved in the bad stuff that's going on, or they out to get you type. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
disappointed in Coral. Yeah, because he just gave off bad vibes. You know what I mean? He was always eyeballing him and like giving him a hard time. And then they kept showing. See, that's the thing about the movie producers. When he did like they only showed him. Maybe they did show the other guy in the background. I just didn't catch on to it. But
so one of the things that you gotta like now that you've seen it and you watched it before, then when you rewatch it, you can start noticing him in the background.
He was in the background?
Yeah, he was in the background.
But like, and that's what I said earlier. Always look at the backgrounds and stuff like that. But like, they just focused on him, and he's probably blurry in the background.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, Snape was focused on Snape, but he was sitting next to Snape, so that's why it was still burning. But one thing I think they could have did better was like knowing what you know now and having to rewatch it, and you're looking for Quirrell specifically when he was playing Quidditch and the broom was shaking and all that. Like you can see Quirrell, but they don't show him like doing anything,
mouthing anything.
Yeah, it's just like his eye contact, which he did say at the end. So I guess that makes sense. But it would have been nice if like he had some like mouthing something too.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the camera was focused around what's his name? Snape. Like this, whereas if it would have been like a bigger scene and they would have seen both of them, like if the Quirrell dude was like standing up, or he probably was standing up.
Yeah, because you see him at top, but you just see him
but
staring.
like you probably see like here down, or if they did show his face,
they showed his face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they only showed him staring, which was his whole point of like, oh, he broke my eye contact. So his spell was just based on eye contact, not moving his mouth. So that makes sense. But it would be clean if like you see him like muttering something. Yeah, and so that when you watch it back, you're like, oh damn, he's doing that spell right now. So that would have been clean. Yeah, so
disappointed. They got one over me.
Yeah, as someone who like also takes pride in like getting movies right, like guessing what's gonna happen.
Me too.
This one, it's a kids movie too, so it's like, damn, they really got my ass.
I'm tight. I'm tight.
You finally got to watch Harry Potter though. What are your other initial reactions?
I thought it was good. Like, you know what I mean, I think playing some of the game too, that kind of got me a little bit more into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there were some of those spells were in the game, like the Reparo, the Alamora, something like that. I could have sworn that was in the game, and something else that they said. I think it was
Leviosa.
Yeah, that was in the game too. Yeah. So I just thought it was cool. I don't know. I look forward to watching the rest of them.
Yeah.
I feel like it just sets you up for more stuff to happen.
Yeah. I just realized I got the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1 poster to my left. But yeah, no, I'm glad you watched this, especially watching it with me. I've been dying for him to watch this movie, one of my favorite movies ever, and like the franchise in general. And so again, like having him play that game really inspired him to watch this, because I've been trying to get him and my other friend to watch this forever. So I'm glad you enjoyed it too. Like what I was saying before, like sometimes you like love a movie so much or show so much, you're like, oh yo, watch this, and your friend watches, yo, that John was ass. Like damn,
it's like.
Yeah, like damn.
Nah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, so I'm glad you liked it.
I'm glad there's a series of it too, because I like. I mean, remember? I was telling you before we decided to shoot the video, like, yo, like, I kind of just want to binge all of them, but then HBO wasn't letting me.
Thank you, HBO. Yeah, so I'm glad I got to rewatch this. I always try to binge them like once a year too. So now that after you see them, we could do that together too. So yeah,
definitely. It's definitely just gonna be time consuming for sure.
Yeah, nah, it's like I think it's like 18 hours.
I was gonna say I could have sworn you had
18
mentioned
or 19
that before.
hours. Yeah, I did the math and it was quite some time. Yeah.
All right. One day.
So I already discussed this already, but why I chose this movie was because it's one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I always try to get my friends to watch it. Some of my friends I'm successful, some of them I'm not. He was one where I wasn't successful in getting him to watch it up until the Hogwarts game came out. So he finally watched it with me. He's been trying to watch it in his own time, like he just mentioned, on HBO Max, but it wasn't letting him for some reason. So thankful that it didn't let him, because I told him previously I wanted to watch it with him, but he tried to pull a fast one on me and watch it behind my back. So I would have been pissed if it would have worked, because then we wouldn't be able to bring you guys this content. So that's why I chose this movie. So I guess, why did you want to finally watch it?
I don't know. I just think that me and G just watched enough stuff on like Netflix and Hulu and Max. I was like, I kind of just want to watch something. Like, give me something new to watch. You know what I mean? Because I never watched these movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know other people have watched them and stuff, and I'm like, damn, let me be tapped in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And since there's so many, it must be a good series if they keep on making them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess what would you? This is like off script, but now that you kind of get a little bit better idea of like the houses, you still rocking Gryffindor, or? Cause I will say they really push Gryffindor a lot in this franchise, so it's easy to want to be a Gryffindor. I think most people in general are Gryffindors because that's what they mainly know. And then I
feel like they didn't like introduce anybody else. I feel
really
like they only kind of
Slytherin and Gryffindor.
Yeah. Like, these are the bad guys, or the there's bad guys. Yeah. Whereas these guys are the honorable, heroes, the noble guys that are doing good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you explain the Huggle.
Hufflepuff.
They don't open arms. And what's the Raven?
Ravenclaw is like wisdom and intelligence, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I feel like the Hermione, she couldn't be one of those, because, you mean, she's smart. You mean, she knows all the right stuff. Like, oh, you're supposed to not freak out. You know what I mean? She wasn't brave. Yeah. She was in the bathroom crying. Yeah. The troll in there bugging, she in there crying.
Yeah, I think she's definitely more aligned with a Ravenclaw, but I forget why she's exactly a Gryffindor. Like, I don't think they really explain in the book, but it's more so like fans give their perspective on why, and why, like, maybe the author might have mentioned it before too. But I think in general it just makes it easier to have like a trio be in the same house rather than one being in. But yeah, I definitely think she's Ravenclaw. I was when I first took the test because I didn't know this was a test until like my junior year of high school. I did it and said I was a Ravenclaw. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck is a Ravenclaw? I looked it up. I said, oh, yeah, I'm a Ravenclaw. No doubt. I was hyped. And then I took it, I think, my freshman year of college, and I said I was a Gryffindor. I was pissed. I was like, nah, I'm still repping Ravenclaw. So I have, like, a Ravenclaw poster and everything, but, nah, yeah.
You're a Gryffindor at heart, then.
And then I did it again one more time after, I think, like, 2 years after that, which was probably, like, 4 years ago.
Where's the test? I'll take it right now.
And it said it was, oh, we're gonna take it. That's a good idea. We could take it next.
I'll take it right now.
I took it again, and it said I was Gryffindor again, so I was tight. But actually, like,
I'd be damned if I get the Hugglepuff. Hugglepuff. I'll be damned. I'll cut that one out.
That's the thing too. Like, actually, like, people don't realize. I saw one person talk about this on YouTube, and I'm glad he acknowledged it. But Ravenclaw is actually like the least talked about one.
Why?
Because like, Gryffindor is like the heroes, Slytherin are like the bad guys, Hufflepuff is like the catch-all. So like everyone jokes about them being the catch-all, but so like no one talks about Ravenclaw.
Yeah, why? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you mean?
Because there's like I don't want to say average, but they're just like you talk about extremes. You talk about, oh, this one's like the best one. This one's like the hero. This one's the worst one. I feel like this one's the funny one. Like, oh, this one's like, oh, the.
I feel like if you could compare to like the Ninja Turtles, I feel like the Ravenclaw would end up being
the blue dude, right?
No, Donatello is the purple one. I think isn't he the smart one?
I think Raphael's the red one.
Yeah,
he would be like Slytherin probably.
I would be probably Slytherin, yeah. Michelangelo would be Hugglepuff because he's the goofy one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And then, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and that's why, like, in the beginning too, like they showed, oh, Hermione, oh, Ron, Gryffindor, and then Susan Bones, I think her name was, Hufflepuff, Draco, Slytherin, Harry, Gryffindor. Like, no one was sorted into Ravenclaw, so that's pretty trash, but. Yeah, all right. I mean, we went on a long ass tangent that wasn't really relevant, but yeah. All right.
We'd be chopping it up.
So, what thoughts of this movie? And also, if you like need a second to think about some of these, just let me know.
Okay.
So the next question is, what thoughts does this movie spur? What do you think about?
No, I might need a minute. Yeah. What is it? What do I think of it?
Like, what thoughts does this movie spur? What do you think about? So, like, after watching this movie, like, what do you think about? Like, what does the movie make you think?
Okay, well, I would assume, you know what I mean, because they said first years, so I'm thinking of it as like high school or college, freshman.
Yep.
Now he's going back home. You know what I mean? So like obviously, I just think what the next year is gonna be like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What's next? What's next on the agenda? You know what I mean? Because they still didn't disclaim. Right, that would be the word. They still didn't disclaim who was in the forest eating the... Or maybe they did and I missed it.
Yeah, that was Voldemort. That was Quirrell and Voldemort.
Oh, that was both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was saying, like, at the end, Voldemort was saying, like, he can... Like, the blood keeps him alive, but it's not, like...
Doesn't attach him to his body.
Yeah, it doesn't let him, like, strong enough to get his own body. So that's why he needs the Sorcerer's Stone, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
I was thinking, like, I'm not even trying to get deep into this, just something like more like on the surface level. Like, think about all the people that don't know, like in this world, that don't know what Harry Potter, like the Wizarding world is, like the Muggles. Like they not getting all that food, they're not playing Quidditch, like they don't know all that good stuff. And then like the people, I also think about like people like you that haven't seen this movie before. They think about like how beastly this movie is, and like how many life lessons are in this movie. Like you can show a kid this movie and teach them some good things about like bullying or like some of the deep things that Dumbledore was saying. Like these are all like really good things that like more people should see, and hence the purpose of my channel. But also just like it's crazy that there's a world out here that like people are just not aware of, like in the actual movie and then also in real life.
I was gonna say, you think there's a secret world?
If I do, I may or may not be in it already. No. Okay. So what feelings does this create for you?
It makes me want to play the game again to see what, you know what I mean? I like the game. I didn't finish it, but there was so much to do. So much of side quests and side missions.
And you said earlier too that you wanted to keep watching it too, so I guess that's also a feeling for you. Yeah, I think the same thing. Like it makes me want to binge all of these again. It makes me want to watch the next one and the next one and the next one, especially like I know you're only here for like limited time, so we're gonna try to watch the next one too if we have time. But I know like that's something that I just love doing. Like just when I get someone like to finally watch it, I just want to keep them watching it. Like I don't want them to take a step away and then forget about it, whatever the case may be. So
I feel you. I definitely do. I do want to like see what their next adventure is. See, I mean, what's next? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a lock on the outside of my door, like the cover, and keep your ass in here. Alright. So, what moments, characters, or ideas resonated with you, and why? And why were you able to connect?
I don't know if I connected with anybody, in specific, but I mean, there's just certain things that I seen in the movie that again, like I would point out, like, watch that. Like the Filch, whatever his name is, like they kept showing his cat a few times in the beginning, so it's like, like that's something to pay attention to. That now I don't know if this was an earlier question or not, but now I wonder who's gonna be the captain of the Gryffindors now, the teacher, since this guy's dead.
Oh, so he wasn't the captain of them, but he was the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. McGonagall was the Gryffindor captain, like the head of the house.
Who was that again?
The one that transforms to the cat. That made a joke about the one that said a memory of. The one that made the joke of
she's the teacher.
She's the head of the house.
That's what I meant. Like how the Snape dude.
He's not the head of the house. Snape is the head of the Slytherins. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, so he wasn't the head. Oh.
Yeah, I think he was just a regular professor. I don't think he was the head of any of them.
Oh, okay.
Because some of them are professors and heads, and then others are just professors. Because there's more professors than there are houses. There's only 4 houses, but there's like multiple subjects.
Different classes. Type. Okay.
So
makes sense.
But to your point, you're wondering like who's gonna be the next Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Who gonna fill in now?
And we know from the beginning, and something that you might have forgot too, that in the beginning, Ron's brother told Harry that Snape has been wanting that job for the longest. Yeah. So maybe he's the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in the next movie. Yeah. I say for me, what resonates with me is just the quotes. I think this movie has so many great quotes.
I feel like you tapped into them, so you're
like a lot of them, and I'm familiar with them too, so I know when they're coming and stuff. But like you really sleep on like how deep these quotes can really get. Like, if you rewatch it, you just hear some of the things that Dumbledore says. It's just crazy. Like, what's the most recent one he just said?
The last one at the end, like,
yeah, like it takes bravery to stand up to your enemies, but even more to stand up to your friends. Like, that is hard. I think of all the times you quick to snap on an enemy or something like that, or stand up to a bully, but then like how many times have your friends that were the bully, and how many times do you stand up against your friends who were bullying? Like, yo, bro, that's not cool and stuff like that. Like, that's hard. Yeah, I put juice box onto this. I tell you. All right, what would you say if you had to pick one moment? What would be your favorite moment?
I mean, I think the chess scene, I think that was pretty dope. Like, Ron stepped out his comfort zone. I mean, from being like I don't want to say the nobody, but like not as popular, to be like, I'm gonna take charge. This is supposed to be chess. This is what we doing. Like, I'm in charge. Harry, you go on. Harry was like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna
yeah.
So yeah, you fall back, my friend. So that was like if you really look into that, I mean, he stepped up. I guess that's what makes him into the Gryffindor. You know what I mean, being brave. You know what I mean, taking over. Same thing with the I don't know if you noticed when they were in the bathroom. Hermione was like, she set a spell for him to use. He used a different one.
Oh, she was telling him swish and flick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not a spell.
No.
Never mind. Cut that.
She was telling him like remember, like
because
she tapped in. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought she was telling him
a different spell.
Spell, yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this instead."
No. Whoops. I mean, that's a good point though. I think my favorite. It's hard for me to pinpoint a favorite moment in a movie you just love, because like you can say like any part is your favorite moment. Like there's funny moments where like Hermione was gonna go to bed and she was like, I'm gonna go to bed before you guys get us killed or worse, expelled. Like that's like something funny as hell. But there's mad funny moments in here. I'd say probably like my favorite moment though is just, and it's kind of like a cop out, but like all the quotes again. Like I'm gonna keep going back to the quotes. Like I feel like there's a lot of quotes in this movie, and it continues to happen as the series progresses. I'm just gonna say that's my favorite moment or favorite part of the movie, just like all the quotes that Dumbledore says. Yeah, like I love hearing like the quotes.
Is he the only person that be saying the quotes? Like the more powerful quotes, I guess.
He says
the ones
he
that
most
resonate with you. You know what I mean?
He says most of them in the franchise, but there's some other actors or characters that are gonna be introduced later on. They have a few gems themselves. Yeah. So looking forward to that. What would you say is your least favorite moment?
I don't want to say like least favorite, but I ain't like the fact that like they just like treat him like shit. Like I don't know, like
yeah.
Like I thought that he was an orphan. Then to come to find out that that's your nephew, you over here treating him like shit. Like damn, what the hell?
Yeah.
And like you should respect the fact that you know that he's hella powerful. His parents are, I don't know if they are, but you know, one of the greatest, or whether it been his dad or his mom or both. Like you know where he's supposed to come from, but yet you're like treating him like sweeping him under the rug type. Like damn, that's messed up.
Yeah, I think I think I'm gonna agree. Like that scene, like the whole dynamic with him in that household of Dursleys is definitely probably my least favorite as well. Just because like, again, it's not like least favorite as in like makes the movie bad. I think that's an important distinction to mention. Like least favorite moment is not in this case, because there will be movies that I've seen or will see that the least favorite moment is just actually they did a terrible job with this. This is not the case. It's just more so terrible circumstance that he was put in. So I'll definitely agree that us finding out that his family were like the worst people in his life.
Yeah,
was definitely
his actual family is not. Because again, I thought in the beginning like he was an orphan.
Yeah, he dropped him off the doorstep. Yeah. But no, he's like...
Turned out that that's his...
Uncle Dursley. Yes, Uncle Vernon. Yeah. So... What would you say is your favorite and least favorite character? This is going to be a new question, by the way, that I'm going to introduce. Because I have like 2 questions that are coming up that are basically the same. Depending on the movie, you can have a different answer to them, but my more recent reactions, I've noticed that I would say like the same answer. So I'm just going to remove one entirely. So... This is going to be the new question. What's your favorite and least favorite character?
I think a cop-out is my boy Harry, you know what I mean?
Okay.
As of right now. I mean,
and that's the fair. He's like the literal main character. Yeah. They spend the most time talking about him and to him.
I think like when you analyze or like, try to go through the movie more, maybe was it Dumbledore, his name?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he could be one of the best ones, because if I'm not tapped in as much to, the quotes like really hit, but he could be good, because again, the quotes could hit and be like, damn, like you could take that with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think, what's his name, Hagrid?
Mm-hmm.
I think he had a little funny with the, damn, shouldn't have told you that. You know what I mean? Like you said earlier, he's spilling his own beans. I think the least favorite, I mean, as of right now, it was the teacher. He playing a fool. He dead now, but you know what I mean? I didn't like that. I mean, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think an easy cop-out answer would be Malfoy.
Yeah.
He a little snitch.
Yeah. That's gonna be my answer. I think my favorite, I guess I'll start with my least favorite since we're talking about it. My least favorite is probably gonna be either Vernon, the Dursleys, basically.
I was gonna revert back to them too, but I feel like
I'm gonna say Malfoy because he a snitch. Like he got what he was coming for.
Yeah.
Like she was like, "Excuse me, wait, I'm sorry, did you say the four of us?" Yeah,
sure
yeah,
did.
Yep.
And they didn't even show in the movie. Maybe they'll show it later on. Did this kid even find his little ball?
No.
See?
Yeah, I'm sure
They're
Harry
bad.
probably would have gave it to him though, because he caught it against the thing. So Harry caught it. I'm sure he gave it to him after. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wild. That's what she took him to.
But he but
to
who
the
knows?
secret.
But who knows what he forgot? I might have saw a YouTube video of someone explaining what they think he forgot or something like that. But yeah, it blew it up red because he forgot something.
He was
so.
like, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. That part's funny as hell. So I'll say Draco's my least favorite character at this point. And then, because I'm also interested in seeing your progression and like, as you continue, like you were just saying, like as you continue to watch, who becomes your new favorite,
That's what I'm saying,
or
like
least favorite. So maybe we could even like alter the question a little bit for the future ones. So saying like, who's your favorite and least favorite for this movie in particular, and then ask again, who's your favorite and most least favorite as a whole, like from what you've seen so far. So we can kind of like attack it from two different ways. But so my favorite character is Hermione, and I'll tell you right now, she's my favorite character for the whole thing. She's goated. This could easily be called Hermione in the Sorcerer's Stone. Cause she carries, bro. She carries. I kid you not, bro. She carries. All right. So what would you say the biggest takeaway of this movie was for you?
I never thought about a question like that because I feel like in movies that I watch, I don't really
take things from it.
Take away. You know, I might. There's some movies where it might hit and be like, damn. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like maybe not just yet. I don't have a takeaway from it just yet. But then again, there's 6 or 7 more movies.
7 more, yeah. That's what this channel is about, making you think analytically and critically of how these movies make you feel and what they do to you. Because people a lot of times, like you just said, they just watch movies and they walk away. But no, you don't. You gotta take something away.
Right.
I'll say the biggest takeaway from me, like watching this movie so many times over and over again, like you just find the value in every little thing. So I'll say, what's the biggest? If I had to pick one thing, what would be the biggest takeaway? I think the biggest takeaway is probably surrounding yourself with a community of people that care about you and cherish you and love you, because you really see the dichotomy of like the two different environments he was essentially like raised in. Yeah, like he had his home where his blood was like not supportive of him at all, treated him like dirt, and now he looked at himself, like obviously it wasn't clear on how he viewed himself, but you could just tell he wasn't happy, he was sad. Then he goes to the wizarding world, and immediately off the bat he goes into a random bar, a random pub, and people were like, oh my god, you're Harry Potter. And he goes on a train, oh no, you're Harry Potter. Like he gets so much clout so easily, but then the people he surrounds himself with keeps him like happy, but also like to himself. Like he doesn't get big-headed and like acts like a celebrity,
like humbled.
Yeah, like immediately, like I'm sure like his like realizing how he grew up kind of helps with that too. But at the same time, if you get treated like crap the whole time you're alive for 11 years and you start getting like an ounce of fame, he could have easily switched up too. But then you see like in that little interaction you have with Ron on the train, like an hour later they go to Hogwarts, and then Draco's like, oh, you don't want to make friends with the wrong sort. He already like, oh, I could tell who the wrong sort is. Like,
yeah.
Like just
off
that,
rip, because he tried to like.
He's like, oh, you remind me of my cousin. So he's like, yeah, nah.
Now I wonder, thinking of that, like, who was the snake in the beginning of the movie?
Oh no, it's a regular ass snake. He's in the real world. Yeah.
I don't know, cause like the snake could talk.
Might learn about that in the future movie. Might learn about it in the future movie. But yeah, I'll say that's like my biggest takeaway. Like, and then you just see like the people he surrounds himself with, like they all love him, like Dumbledore, Hagrid, like everyone, like for the most part loves him, but then he keeps like a smaller circle like Hagrid, Dumbledore, Ron, Hermione, Neville to an extent too. So I like that. I think that's the biggest takeaway. I think community, in summary, your community, the people you have around you, can greatly shape the life you live and how you turn out to be.
Mm-hmm.
So would you rewatch this movie?
Yeah.
I'm glad that's the answer. Okay, that's the next question. So, yeah. If it's not evident, I would rewatch this movie as well. So now we're gonna go into the infamous ring rating, where we rate movies on a scale of 1 through 11. Essentially, a scale of 1 through 10, with 11 being for the utmost spectacular, life-changing, impactful, like your Mount Rushmore-esque movies. Those would be like the 11. Other than that, like it's basically scale 1 to 10. So because we wanna highlight and distinguish those like favorite movies of all time type of thing in its own category. So with that in mind, what would you say the 2001 film Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone would rank for you on a scale of 1 through 11?
Those are always tough for me. Gina always asks me those kind of questions too, and I'm like, damn, I just thought it was good. I don't know.
So you gotta practice thinking critically.
I thought it was good though. Like I would probably give it, aside from me going based off movie had to be great because there's 6 or 7 more, I would say it's probably like I would probably give it like a 6, 5, 7. Actually, I would probably say like a 7, 7.5.
That's terrible.
It was good.
Okay.
It's good.
That's a C right there, my boy.
No.
I mean, it's respectable. It's your thoughts. But
maybe because I'm just not as tapped into the wizard stuff and stuff like that as much. I thought it was a good movie though. Like
no,
it was great.
No, I'm not saying that so you can change your answer too. I just find it funny because like I watch other people that do what we do. So like I'm basically the viewer at this point for other people, and there's like one channel in particular that I would watch, and like they talk so highly about the movie, and at the end, yeah, that's a cool 6. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, damn, like you just understand. So I just find it funny.
I mean, so
everyone
like now,
brings things
like,
differently in my head.
So like I feel like I should give it like a
no.
Like I don't want to say like just because you said like, oh yeah, no, 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like again,
like you grading this on think about like this is a test. And
okay.
Like, you're like a teacher. What would you give it? Like,
so I'd probably give it like a B then. So that would be like an 80.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'll do 7.5, 8 because again, like I wasn't like big into the wizard stuff like that. Like again, this movie came out what
2001
something years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, never watched it back then. You know what I mean? Like I didn't.
All right, so lock in a score 7.5 or 8.
I would 7.5.
Yeah.
If I could do 7.7, I'd do 7.7.
Do 7.7. Okay.
7.7.
Because in my head, I'm thinking you're talking about like 6.5, 7. I'm like,
that's a
like
D. I'm like thinking about it like that. You know what I mean? Like on a grading scale, it's like damn.
Come on, D. Take this boy. Come on, you over here watching? It's a D.
Yeah, I
sitting at a desk and the teacher gives you a D, and you're like, Dad, damn. Oh, Dad, I got a D. I'll do this again.
Yeah.
I'll say this is I'm gonna approach it from 2 different ways as someone who's experienced with this movie in particular. I'm gonna say it's 11 as in like an all-time ranking, and as it relates to the series in general.
So you're ranking it
against the series
against all the other ones?
Of the other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, maybe I shouldn't do this though, because I don't want to give you any like biases going into these.
I would say maybe we could circle back on that.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Because I don't want you to like not like influence my.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to like subconsciously like even if you try hard, just hearing it, like your mind does things subconsciously. Like yeah, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But I have my ranking. I do want to like watch them all over again too to solidify it. I did that in the past, but I want to do it again because I just like doing that stuff. So, but yeah, this movie is ranked in my head, so I'll circle back on that. Yeah. And that would also be good too at the end too. So maybe what we could do next when we watch, you rank these 2 together, so like keep it in mind. Yeah. Rather than waiting to the end, where it might be, we can still do that too, and we will. But rather than waiting to the end for the ranking for the first time, where you might have forgot, like all these months go by, would you get busy or whatever the case may be, you rank them as they come. Switch as needed.
I'm down.
All right. And with that is my reaction review to the 2001 film Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. How'd you like my reaction and review? Let me know down below by commenting and liking. How would you answer these questions? I have the questions listed down in the description if you want to see them again. But let me know how you would answer these questions. I really want out of this channel for us to kind of engage in a dialogue where we're not just watching movies like we were just discussing, but we're also thinking critically about how they make us feel and what we think about them. So leaving the questions down in the description for you to answer. Let me know how you would answer them. If there's any other questions you think I should start asking, let me know. I'll ask them going forward, and if they're related to this movie, I'll try my best to answer in the description, the answer to your question. But if there's also questions specific to this movie you want to know or want me to answer, let me know down below. Also, in particular for this one too, I love learning fun facts. I subscribe to a lot of Harry Potter channels that they talk about like the folklore and fun facts about these stuff, and I was trying to give you some of the gems. Like I was watching like the guy on the train. I was saying, I think one of the fun facts I heard like years ago was that he was like the cab driver or something for like the director or something like that. So if you guys know any other fun facts, I might know them already, but feel free to shoot them down below. Again, if you're enjoying my content, I highly appreciate if you send me a like and subscribe so you can see more just like this one. And if you enjoy it so much that you want to see my full-length reaction, I have my Patreon link down below. Lastly, if you want to stay up to date with me, turn on post notifications, check out my social medias link down below, and you'll see the first scoop there. And that's all from me. If you want to see more of this franchise, there's going to be a playlist linked probably about right here. And then if you want to see what YouTube thinks you would like, click this side. Anything from you, Juice?
No, I mean, I look forward to watching the rest of them. Hopefully we find time to do so. And I would want to get over here sooner so we can watch more. You know what I mean? They're just long movies. You know what I mean? Life just be life and
yeah. All right. So we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.